Sometimes you just have the worst week of your life and you just need to start building Legos. This was probably the worst week of my life that I've had in a bit. By a bit, I mean probably like a couple days. There's really no difference. I low-key wanted to like give up. I did awful on my exams and I don't think there's any coming back from that. And maybe there isn't, but I don't believe life is something that will allow me to give up on that because it never stops. Time is exactly like a stream. It continuously just moves on and on and on. And there's nothing you can really do to stop it, even if you wish that you could. So here I am, building Legos. That's exactly what we need. A bit of childhood wonder to revive us and remind us that there are other things in life that are more important. Things such as Lloyd's car that I'm building, or the fact that our greatest enemies will always most likely be ourselves. Not just some big bad villain that you can tell is one by a glance, but something deeper that we don't always want to acknowledge. In this case, maybe that's all of the failures that I've had this semester and probably will continue having for the rest of my life. And that's something that should not be shameful, because I know a lot of people who want academic validation oftentimes believe that those grades are what will give you everything in life. And maybe before I did think that. I used to cry when I got a B back in like middle school. And I remember my English teacher, who thought I was incredible for whatever reason, told me that I was being too hard on myself. And I didn't quite understand what she meant until I got to probably my freshman year of college, which is a long time coming, if I do say so myself. The important thing is that we don't lose our wonder and our curiosity for the world. I think that once those things die, that is when we lose our meaning and purpose. Like in the Lego movie, if you guys have seen it, that was my favorite movie as a kid. I loved that movie so much. I have quite a couple Lego sets from it, but I will be honest, I don't really like those Lego sets. They weren't very interesting to me, but I think the movie itself has a message that none of us should forget. And yes, it's about like Lord Business and whatever, saving the world, but when you think about it, when Emmett tells Lord Business, which is the guy who is the big bad villain of that movie, he says, you don't have to be the bad guy. You are the most talented, most extraordinary, and most interesting person in the universe. Not only is he telling Lord Business that you don't have to control everything around you, it's also, in a sense, appealing to our wonder for the world and our curiosity and creativity, because without it, there is nothing for us when you think about it. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt. I myself have been a writer for a long time, so if some of the things I say sound kind of whack, maybe that is why. Because I read too many books and I overanalyze. The bigger lesson for us, I think, is that when we focus on all these little things and we forget about the bigger picture, that is when we lose ourselves. So despite all of my failures I've had this semester, despite all the things I couldn't do and all the things I tried to do that didn't quite work out, I say to it that all I have to do is just try again. Because if I focus on what I couldn't do then how am I supposed to figure out what I can do now? And as the saying goes, because I'm cheesy and we're talking about Ninjago, Legos, and whatnot, ninja never quit. So I can't quit and drop out of school just because I failed a class that I absolutely despised. And just because I am also hating my major. I'm too deep in. I'm one of those people who can't switch out of it. So the only way for me to get through it is to just move on. Just graduate. And then once I'm done with it, If I find something else that I like, then why not do it? What in the world? Oh no. Oh. But how is Lloyd supposed to sit in here if I did it wrong? Oh. Okay, so I messed up the whole car, so I have to like rebuild it from scratch, but that's okay. Just another addition to my collection of failures, but that's okay. I'm just gonna rebuild it because Ninja never quit. Right, guys? Okay, I fixed this part. I think I get it. I don't know how to read instructions. As a kid, I hated instructions. I've always been the creative type, so I think maybe that's why I struggle so much in school right now. Lo and behold, maybe your childhood does hold secrets to who you are as a person. And I think my brain just does not work in the way that it should for me to concentrate and focus at school. So I'm constantly fighting myself. Like now, when I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my instructions. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm learning a lot of things about myself right now that maybe I'm just not very patient. I love these so much. I remember when I was a kid, I would like freak out whenever we had these. Okay. I knew this would come in handy. I always keep this on my desk. Don't ask why. Oh, goddamn. I love stickers actually. This is my favorite part, but it's the most stressful part because I'm not gonna get it on straight. Every time it's not on straight, that like haunts me forever. Cause then you just have to stare at it for the rest of your life. Like there's no coming back. It's okay. One more try. I'm gonna be so for real. These are the ugliest suits I've ever seen. Because, okay, look. He has like these green gloves or whatever, and then there's just like the dragon. I don't know. This is the worst suit I've ever seen him don in his life. It's awful. You see it has a little L in Ninjago. These are too much. It hurts my eyes. Did it, guys. We saved the city. Finally built Lloyd's car. His second or third car that he's already had. I have is like that one from season 4, the 20-minute elements, where they have like that one when they're like doing that roller skating thing. I have that one. So this is my second car. Awesome. And if you have it on a flat surface, you can like pull it back, and then like when you release it, it just goes on its own, and I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna enter this thing. Don't copy the QR code. Oh wait, actually it doesn't matter. I'm gonna enter this thing. Maybe one day I'll win. So, thanks guys.